If you're in the market for a computer, I want to play a little game with you. Real quick, I want you to name two different manufacturers of computers. Two of them. The chances are going to be very, very good that the brand I introduced you to was not one of the two. Now, getting into the facts and the figures, the reason why you know brand names is because companies will spend millions of dollars on advertising. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have the best product. I'm going to introduce you to the third best-selling computer company in America. The company is called ASUS, and instead of spending millions of dollars on advertising, they spend it on research and development. What they do is they bring to us a computer that has a beautiful high-definition screen. Instead of a terabyte hard drive, which, by the way, is massive, a 2-terabyte hard drive. I've never, ever seen that on a laptop computer. The gigs in RAM, and it's DDR3 random access memory, and that's what gives you your ability to multitask. The largest amount of RAM that could even be put into a computer a year ago was 8 gigs. This has 12. Quad-core processor, 12 gigs of RAM, 2-terabyte hard drive for under $700. Avis used to have a great ad on TV. Avis, we're number 2, we try harder. Right now, I am really excited about the third largest computer company in America.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you? Welcome back.
I'm great. How are you?
This very special lady, this is Melissa Dawson, one of our electronics experts. ASUS spends their money in a way that affects me as a consumer with what I can do with their product.
Yes.
Not just a pretty flashy television ad. They've got it right. With back to school, when I've got expenses, you've got expenses with kids and grandkids. This is one heck of a deal.
It's back to school. We're back to life, really. It's fall. We're productive again. We're thinking about the holidays, and you want to have that amazing computer experience. That's what ASUS is really going to deliver for you. If you're not familiar with this company, as Dan said, number 3 largest PC manufacturer in the world today. This is all they make. They don't make blenders. They don't, you know, they don't make choppers.
Toaster ovens and computers.
They make computers. And really, they back it up with the best warranty out there. So they're giving you amazing specs and then that amazing warranty on top of it.
The number 1 company in the world of computing and the number 2 company in the world of computing. The longest warranties that I see are 90 days.
Right.
What is the warranty on this computer?
So with this, you're getting a 2-year warranty, 2-year warranty coming included, 1-year accidental damage protection, meaning you drop it, your dog chews it up, something happens to it. We're going to replace it within the first year. That's included. And then the other thing that you're going to be receiving is lifetime tech support for the lifetime that you own the computer. You have ASUS tech supports there for you.
Is the operating system Fred's operating system? Some weird brand name that we don't know?
No, you're getting that Windows 10 operating system, which, by the way, people are loving. It is the best reviewed, more secure, faster, better experience, really the best combination of Windows 7 and Windows 8 combined. If you've ever owned Windows 7 or if you've ever owned Windows 8, Windows 10 is really going to be an intuitive experience for you out of the box. And the great part with Windows 10, it's evergreen. It's here to stay. There will be no Windows 11.
Yes, Microsoft has already said that. It all comes down to, and it began very simply, ASUS was building parts for bigger names. And they went, wait a minute, why are we doing that when we can build our own computer? You don't back up something with a 2-year warranty unless you've got the best of the best. They went to AMD, and AMD is the computer processor manufacturer that does the processors for Xbox and Wii and all the big gaming systems where the graphic intensity is now through the roof, and brought a quad-core processor into this computer. So you've got lightning-fast reaction time. You've got more storage than I've ever seen on a laptop from ASUS, or for that matter, really just about anybody else. 2-terabyte hard drive. This is a $793.64 offer if everything was purchased separately. We're at under $700, $699.94. We're also going to give you 6 easy pay payments, and then we're giving you a choice of colors. Now, it's interesting. We're used to computer presentations where you get a pick of your favorite 24 colors. ASUS says, listen, we're going to put all the information inside, make the value driven so it's a great piece of equipment to work with, but just make a simple choice. Do you want red, really pretty blue, or really pretty black?
Absolutely, and that blue is like a midnight blue, that really deep blue coming included as well. And then we're going to load you up with so much additional software too to get you started. So this is just going to be a great experience out of the box. You're getting Bitdefender included. That's the total antivirus solution. You're getting that for 3 computers for 1 year.
Beautiful. And Bitdefender, by the way, it's a new name for a lot of individuals. They've been defending Fortune 500 mainframe computers now for decades.
Decades.
Okay? Office printing essentials, you get it. Hallmark Scrapbook Studio, you get it. PC tune-up to keep your brand new computer running fast and updated. Photo affection, it's like cash. You have your favorite photograph, you can turn it into anything from a cell phone cover to your favorite wall art, you name it. It comes down to this: what do you use your computer for? Are you looking for the most for your money, including the company backing it up with a better warranty? They did not strip this computer down. It's got a DVD player and a DVD burner.
Yeah. CD
player and burner. High definition screen, webcam. By the way, the speakers on this thing were awesome.
The speakers are awesome with this. You've got that Sonic Master audio system coming included. You've got everything here. You've got your VGA port for your, projector. So for back to school business, it's great. You've got an HDMI out port. So if you want to use this to stream Netflix to your TV, you can. You've got 2 USB 3.0 ports. Those are the fast ports that download 10 times faster.
Oh, 10 times faster.
10 times faster than ever before.
Okay.
I'm going to flip around here to the front. You've got your webcam on this. So yes, you can absolutely be Skyping with the kids and the grandkids. Full-size keyboard with this, so even though it is that 15-inch laptop, you still got that full numeric keyboard off to the side as well, so you're not losing anything in terms of functionality here. Spin you around to the other side, you've got another USB port coming included. You've got your headphone jack to listen in privacy mode. You've got the SD card reader, so you can pop out maybe that card from your Canon camera and be able to download all of your images. And then as Dan said, a lot of computer companies now are kind of, getting rid of that CD, DVD drive. This has got it all. And a CD, not only a CD, DVD reader, it's also a CD, DVD burner.
If I hear one more millennial say, you don't even need that DVD player because everything's available on the internet. That's fine if you happen to have a Wi-Fi connection at that particular time, and I already own the software or I already own the CDs. That is one of the most expensive components to put into a computer.
Absolutely.
And it's the very first thing that for back to school, computer companies were cutting out. We're at under $700, $699.96. That is an expiring offer. This is the only day we will have this computer at this price. So I know people are tuning in, flipping back and forth between channels. Let's go through specs again. This is once again Melissa Dawson. ASUS is the 3rd largest computer company in the world. They're not number 2. They're not the number 1. They don't spend millions of dollars on advertising, but they do spend millions of dollars in research and development to make the product you buy more applicable to your life, more beneficial. Not 1 terabyte hard drive, a 2 terabyte hard drive. How did they do that? I've never seen that much storage in a laptop.
And the great part about that is, with that huge hard drive, is we're normally, we can't download all the photos we want. We can't buy that movie that we want. We're normally limited in the things that we want to download, that we want to buy online. Not anymore. With that 2 terabyte hard drive, you're going to be able to bring everything over from that old computer to your new computer, and then you can just really download to your heart's content. So, because everything we're doing now is so graphic intensive.
Right.
So that's where you want to have the big hard drive. That's where you want to have that big processor, and that AMD A10 processor is the processor that's used in Xbox. It's the processor that's used in PS4.
Quad core. Look at the graphics.
Quad core processor, and it really gives you that. A10 is known for that graphics experience. That's why those gaming consoles use the A10 processor. You can really see what it delivers there. So whether you're watching a movie, playing a game, you're just on Facebook, seeing pictures of your kids and grandkids, that A10 processor is really going to deliver. I think most of us have done the entry-level computer, Dan.
Sure.
Where we've kind of bought on price, but we're not real happy with the experience. This is going to be a computer that's really going to take you, 5, 6, 7 years, and that you're just going to be happy with. It's going to work. It's going to be fast.
What defines fast on a computer is your ability to do what Melissa's doing now. People now megatask, where you've got 5, 6, 7, 12 programs up at one time. To do that, you've got to have a higher level of DDR3 random access memory, even if one of them happens to be solitaire, okay?
Yes.
Average in the marketplace right now is 8 gigs. And that was a big push to get 8 gigs of RAM into a portable computer. There are still computers out there with 6 and still have 4. This has 12 gigs of RAM. That's beyond belief. And it's an exponential equation that as you add more RAM, it doesn't get a little bit faster, it gets a lot faster.
It gets a lot faster.
So 12 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive, AMD's quad-core processor. It happens to be the AMD A10.
Right, we've had the A6, A88, this is the A10, one of the best processors out there in the market today.
And I will flat out say, you know this, I don't work on commission. If we sell 1 million computers today, that's wonderful. I'm happy for ASUS, happy for you, happy for the company I work for. Doesn't change my paycheck for the day. If you can find a computer that has 2 terabyte hard drives in it, 12 gigs of RAM, the AMD A10 processor, and spend less than $700 on it somewhere else, go get it. You can't. They also give you a 2-year warranty instead of 90 days. That tells me they back it up. And 1 year of that is oops damage, that if I accidentally drop it, they replace it?
They'll replace it, or your dog chews it. We get a lot of pet claims at ASUS, I will tell you that. So
I am more likely to chew on my own computer than my dog, I'll be honest.
And 24-hour tech support, Dan, for the lifetime you own the computer. Most computer companies, it's 90 days, it's a year.
And it's 9 to 5.
Lifetime. This is 24/7 tech support for the lifetime you own the computer. So how nice knowing if you're giving this to your son that's heading off to college, you know, you're giving this to your mom, 24-hour tech support's going to be there.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And I do not pretend to be a computer expert, although I'm on a computer now 6-7 hours a day. I can't remember how to drag and drop or the delete, alt, control, whatever.
Sure.
I pick up the phone, I talk to somebody right here, and they help me with it. 2 o'clock in the morning for a full year. This is what you spend your money on. Money by itself in a dollar figure means nothing if you don't get satisfaction for what you just worked hard to earn.
Absolutely.
ASUS is the 3rd largest computer company in the world. They're beating the big guys on this one.
Absolutely. I mean, the tech support there to back it up, the specs that you're getting, all the software that you're getting, it really is just the complete package. And really, you know, what I love about, because a lot of us buy on price because it's just, we don't have that big
it's what we have
thing
to
up
do.
front. But that's what I love about QVC. They really make it so affordable so you can get that premium experience that you want and that computer that you want that's going to be fast. You know, people always say, how do I know when it's time to upgrade my computer? And I'm like, if you're turning on your computer, going and getting a cup of coffee and coming back 5 minutes later, it's time to upgrade your computer.
If you've ever wanted to hurl your computer out the window, it's time for a new computer.
With Windows 10, it's about a 30-second boot up time, Dan.
That's
From the time you turn it on till the time you're operating, 30 seconds.
A couple things you should know. This would be worthy of a today's special value for just the massive hard drive, massive RAM, and the really low price. We don't have the quantities for that. So we are offering it as a one-day only event price. This price goes away at the end of the day. All 3 colors have been equally as popular: the red, the blue, the black. Electronics companies, so many of them, have kind of fallen into this trap of, we're the cool company. And kids go, I've got to have that phone because it's that company. ASUS says, you know what? There's something to be granted in the concept of just being smart with your money and getting more for what you paid for.
Very value driven. They really are about delivering the best specs at the best price and then giving you that warranty there to back it up.
And they built it with the components of the biggest names in the business. AMD.
Right.
It's not Fred's processor.
Right. AMD, again, this is what the gaming companies use, Xbox, PS4. They're the number 2, you know, processing.
And they do it just like everybody else. They do a good, better, best on their processors. We've presented the A6, good processor. The A8, amazing. The A10, boom, is their top of the line. It has 2 terabytes in the hard drive for you in storage. And then it also presents you with 12 gigabytes of RAM. Those specs with a 2-year warranty, 1-year accidental damage, and your antivirus for your computer for a whole year covered. By the way, it's also for 2 other computers as well. If you haven't bought your back-to-school computer, give ASUS an opportunity to show you why they will be #1 someday. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you.
very, very much.
Good to be with you.
It's an amazing price, an amazing story. Melissa,